A brand new update and DLC has just dropped for Planet Coaster 2, and it could genuinely be the best one we've seen yet. With a whole heap of new theming pieces, to an entirely new mechanic in the game, to of course our favourite thing in the world, new rides and new roller coasters. One of which people have been asking for a very, very long time. And today, thanks to Frontier, we'll actually be able to go into the game and check all of this out, and get a first look at everything coming in this brand new DLC and update. So be sure you watch till the end, because there's quite a few very exciting things in there. And be sure to subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already, because I play Planet Coaster a lot, building my own park, recreations, whatever. So if you want to see more content like that and early access stuff like this, yeah, subscribe. Thanks. Either way, let's jump into the game. You don't want to see my face anymore, so I'm gonna disappear. I've gone into the virtual world, and I am now only in the digital world. As you can see, we're on Planet Coaster 2. I'm going to spin the globe like I always do. And you'll see under the DLC tab, we actually do own the Parades pack. So if we do click on... Oh, it's just taking me out of the game. But we do own that DLC and that update now. And as you can see, I'm in this tester park, which is just a quick glimpse of some of the stupid stuff I've made. But we're going to use this corner over here to basically just test everything out and see what everything does. Starting with these little things here. It may just look like pathways with a little, I don't know, pole on it. But this is actually a vista point. So guests will actually come up to this, and if you set a focus direction, however you do that, select scenery piece. That tree over there, guests will now come up to this vista point and look off at the selected scenery piece. Or on the other hand, this is an event point where guests can actually interact with it and start little show sequences or little triggered sequences by walking straight up to it. And yeah, you'd be able to click it. Obviously the guest would do that, and suddenly... And say we wanted to expand the pathway from those 2 points, but there is a train coming at us. There is actually the option to now make transportation rides use walkable pathways. So whilst this passes, guests will not be able to go up to it. They'll wait and then go through, which, you know, is one of those little things, and I really do love to see... Oh, see you later. If you look at the bottom of my screen as well, they have now added so many different forms of bunting. You've got like this celebration one, and this classic celebration one as well, and another one that's covered in stars as well. So there's loads of different options for bunting now, along with a confetti cannon like this. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. How many of these would it take to kill my computer? Well, I think I found out, because if you're just taking a nice stroll through the theme park and you see this, oh, let's go in. Oh my god. In all honesty, those are a great addition, and I do love to see that. And probably a whole list of changes alongside those. But we are now going to look at the Parade Pack DLC, because that's kind of why we're all here, isn't it? And here is the entire range of theming that they've added, and this isn't every single piece, but it's the majority of them. So obviously these sorts of brick and like the modern wooden panels, there are more pieces to them. But yeah, this is how much there is in one DLC, along with everything else that they've added as well. It's fantastic. And look, you've even got these guys over here. Oh, aren't they so wholesome? The Barbershop Quartet. And they are amongst all these new pieces, including all these roof spires, and obviously like these longer roofs here, which we've been wanting for ages, especially in this style as well. This is a big thing as well, these lamps. Look how good they look. All the pillars, a clock as well, some corner buildings, some nice little banners. That's very nice. Some banister rails, those are doors, and then you've got some more fences, some more like curved stone pieces that look really nice. Some new dining table options and a bench and some bins over here. Some really nice decals over here as well. I love those. And more roof and sort of like it's just a lot of decoration in like a Main Street Disney style, and I genuinely love it so much. These roof pieces as well, just so much. The awnings are beautiful, and I never thought I'd say this, but one of my favorite parts of this is the windows. Like these windows here are perfect, along with my favorite part of all this scenery, the wrought iron. Look how cool this is. I mean, you could literally just go like this and you've created a masterpiece. Look at that. Well, I didn't join it up, but you get what I mean. Like these truss pieces and everything. All of this is going to be so useful when it comes to making an entire themed area. And I do think as much as the Sorcery Pack and the Toy Box Pack had their own amount of theming, this one having all of this is so good. And alongside all that, they've added 19 different fireworks, including daytime fireworks. Look at that. That's really cool. Yeah, as much as that smoke is lingering, the theming and the sort of pieces that they've put in with this parade pack are amazing. But obviously, it's called the Parade Pack. So in scenery, if you actually navigate to parades, you can see loads of different pieces that are brand new for the parade floats. And you can use these in general as well. Like you can see like the parade float skirt circle 2 meters, parade float wood circle upper, like all of these different pieces. There's like horns. Oh my god, that's a huge horn. Some different like statue hands and just the whole of King Coaster's head. That is terrifying. Some fake track pieces. Those are really cool. I really like them. Some tubes to simulate the water slides, waves, even some sand. That's really nice as well. And you can change the color of that to anything, so you can make it to be snow. Epic sunglasses, loads of like horns for like Viking stuff. And I just think the fact they've added all of this alongside what they've added over here is crazy. Look, they've even got the Nemesis eye in here. Oh my god, reborn! But I think it would make sense to actually try out the parades themselves. So if we click this here, as you can see, we have a parade start station. So we can just place this down and, oh, information. Loads of information. Oh, I'll work it out. And pretty much what you do is you can place path tracks down or just normal track, and it will run along the pathway in a theme park that guests can obviously walk along. And you'd put this station like somewhere back of house where you can't see it, and it would run through like a gate or whatever onto the main sort of main street or wherever you're doing your parade along the pathway. And you can have it stop and start, and you can have it obviously in normal track or that pathway. And we're probably not going to see it today, but you can actually have speakers all the way along where your parade runs, and the parade will actually link up to the speakers and go past with the music at the correct time, which is so cool. And your parade end station, obviously you can just put that right there, or you can have it do a full circle loop, so there's that option there if you need it. But I want to show you how this works then. So you can actually choose this chassis here, which is small, the large version, or the bridge, which is really cool because you can like separate it, which is nice. And then you can add a performer platform, so on the side, or oh look, imagine this is just your parade. Just that. And you can have these performers either just stand there and sort of wave at people, or even walk down a certain area of your float. There is so much customization in this, and I'm going to build the best parade float you have ever seen right now. And here we go. I have finished my creation. No. This isn't mine. I did build mine, but then I started putting like entertainers and stuff on it, and my game just died because obviously this is a brand new DLC and it's a beta, so it's going to happen. You'll have to deal with this for now. As you can see, wow, that is the parade float coming down the pathway. Yeah, that is so cool, isn't it? The fact it's just on these 2 little wheels, very realistic. And you can have it with loads of different effects, loads of spinning stuff on it if you wanted to. There's a little water squirter thing at the back. How cool is that? Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make a proper parade when this releases, because that is just an awesome feature to have in the game. But what else is awesome is the brand new rides and roller coasters they have added. That also includes, on theme with the whole small town and the main street vibe, an electric trolley. Look at this. This is fantastic. Look at it. I'm going to go inside. Let me knock, knock. Please let me in. Look, we're on the electric trolley, and it's just a very simple sort of design with the chairs back to front, and just a nice overall little transport ride. It's another one of those things where I'm not too fussed about having this in the game, but it's nice to have the option where you can build an electric trolley if you want to. And this can also run on pathways if you wanted it to as well. 2 new flat rides have also been added, junior flat rides more so. The first of which being the jumping disc right here. I've been on one of these in my life, and then I went on a massive one. Which actually might be what this is based on. And it is so much fun and so funny, and it spins really fast. So again, it's nice to have this in the game, and it's yet another family flat ride to choose from in that entire catalogue. Alongside this, the Little Dipper. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Literally 5 seats on either side. Just goes up and drop. Oh, that looked really intense. Oh my god, how intense. No, this is a family drop tower ride, and it's really nice to see an actual smaller drop tower in the game, because if you wanted to make a smaller family drop tower in the game normally, you'd have to deal with one that high. So it's really nice to see us having this option. I would really like it if you could customize the height of drop towers anyway, like you used to be able to do in Roller Coaster Tycoon. But maybe that's a feature they'll add at some point in the future. But now for the big stuff, because as much as all of that has been amazing, there are 2 brand new roller coasters now in the game that I think everyone has been asking for. The first of which, probably less so, the B&M Dive Coaster Floorless version, this time 6 seats per row. Obviously, already in the game, we do have the bigger dive coaster right here that has the 10 seats per row. And if you're thinking, why can't they just put the smaller train on that track? It's because the track is so much wider on the big version. I mean, look at that. It's tiny compared to it. And this one actually has the option to make a splashdown on it, which is great. And we'll have it hang you 80 degrees, this one holds you at, with the alternate track, so you can actually change the spine depth. We're going to go down into the ground and then come back up into the normal track. And let's just do a short little layout, why not? And there you go, there is my dive coaster. I just sort of made some random layout. I didn't even think about it really. I'm going to make it a nice dark blue color. What was that? Thick blue, dark blue. Oh, isn't that amazing? It's kind of reminding me of a coaster, but we'll take a ride on it nonetheless as we climb up the lift hill. So yes, this has got a lot thinner of a track than the previous dive coaster in the game. And we go up to the whole drop. Here we go. Why can I hear bells in the background? That's weird. Oh, we're holding over. Yeah, that is not a tall drop. What have I done? Whoa, there we go. Nice and smooth. Through that Immelman. Into a 0G roll. And round into a nice helix. I probably should have tested the splashdown, but something about this model was telling me that I should make this layout. I'm not too sure what it was. As we go around into the brake run. I mean, this bit doesn't feel familiar, but that is a really nice addition and a really nice coaster to have within the game. And I know a lot of people have been sort of asking for this model specifically. So to now have that ability to choose between those 2 dive coasters and make this smaller one is definitely great for the game. And I'm really excited to eventually build a coaster with this model because I do like a good mini dive. As I know, a lot of you guys love a certain type of coaster that after every single person, I think, in the Planet Coaster community suggested it, they have finally added it. That being the RMC single rail. And I've got it right in front of me here. A very nice train design, looks very similar to real life. Now you got the single rows, well, the single seat per row, and the very thin over-the-shoulder restraint straps. As you can see, you can put a chain lift. I don't think you can do a launch, but I don't think any of the RMC ones do that anyway. But it might have been nice to have that option as well as we climb the lift hill. Oh, this is going to be great. I've heard that these pick up a lot of speed when you build them. And we're going to build my own custom layout for this one. Obviously, the B&M Dive was definitely a custom layout as well. But yeah, I'll build it for definite on this one. As we head into the first drop and then come banking round into some weird inversion. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I want it to stall out before it actually goes upside down like that. And then it will go upside down like so. Have a very low to the ground inversion right there, because why not? And that is the RMC single rail roller coaster. Sorry, HPC Buzzard, as it is called in the game, going around the layouts. Just come off the lift hill. We'll have a look at it go around, why not? It does seem to have a bit of pace to it as it goes down into that weird stall inversion. Okay, it was a bit slow over that, but that's because I made that element really big. There it goes. Oh, we're getting faster and faster. Oh my god. Oh, that inversion was cool. I like that. Airtime. Airtime. Brake run. We'll have a POV of it. It's amazing to see one of these in the game, though. I've seen so many people asking for it, and to actually be able to build a single rail coaster now is actually awesome. As we drop down, it's even got those little, like, bolted pieces in between the track. That is awesome. So realistic. It looks great, honestly. Banking out. Diving down. Oh, through the ground. Oh god, it looks even faster on ride. Okay, yeah, I needed to bank that more probably. Oh my god. Yeah, that was alright. That was nice. Yeah, it's a lot faster on ride than it appeared off ride. I really can't wait to see what people build with it, along with the whole of the rest of this DLC and updates. Because with all this theming and the new flat rides and transportation ride and these 2 new coasters, I definitely think this is probably the best DLC they have released yet. Once again, a massive thank you to Frontier for allowing me to have early access to this update and DLC. And make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on the latest with Planet Coaster 2 news, updates, and more DLCs that could potentially come in the future. And if you want to, go and check out my most recent episode of my custom theme park, where I've just made a very unique ride that no one has ever done before in Planet Coaster 2. Genuinely, I think I did a pretty good job with it. Unless you don't think so. Well, you'll have to find out. Go and watch it.